Power is your ability to use social influence processes to change others' attitudes and behaviors. So, influence and power are distinct but related concepts. The more power you have within a group, the more influential you'll be. The amount you possess in a given situation depends on a number of factors. French and Raven's model from the 1960s highlights 6 sources of power, each rooted in inequality, like being in control of rewards and punishments, and having special knowledge and skills. The 6 sources are divided into 2 categories. Hard power is also known as position or command power. It comes from a position of authority and includes legitimate, reward, and coercive types. Soft power is also known as personal power. It's based on one's personal qualities and relationships and includes referent, expert, reward, and informational types. Legitimate power is associated with our role or position within the group. When group members formally accept a leader, they give that person the right to make requests of them. They follow the leader because they respect their legitimate, group-appointed authority. But leaders aren't the only ones with this kind of power. Any member with an official role has been granted the authority to fulfill the responsibilities associated with it. Reward power is based on our control over the distribution of rewards. Impersonal rewards include material resources, like wages, bonuses, gifts, promotions, awards, and food. Personal rewards include positive interpersonal reinforcement, such as verbal affirmation, compliments, smiles, and social recognition. Interestingly, the rewards from more powerful members are perceived to be more valuable and desirable. So, they don't have to use as many of their resources to achieve the same response. Coercive power is based on our ability to punish people who exhibit undesirable behaviors, like poor performance or norm violations. Again, leaders aren't the only ones with this type of power. Regardless of your position in the group, you have some degree of coercive power. You can report others when they violate company policy. You can call them out in front of others or in private, and you can avoid or ignore them. The threat of these consequences is usually enough to keep most of us in line with the group's norms. We have referent power when other members identify with, are attracted to, and respect us. It's based on our interpersonal interactions and our ability to build positive relationships. Charismatic leaders possess high levels of this type of power. When we're well liked by others, they're more likely to help us when we need it. Expert power is based on our superior knowledge, skills, and abilities. We wield this type of power when others believe we have the expertise needed to succeed. For instance, when we know how to troubleshoot the computers or deal with angry customers, our colleagues look to us for help. Build your expert power by adding to your toolkit through education, training, and experience. Informational power is the 6th and final source. It involves the gaining, keeping, and distributing of information. We hold this kind of power when we have the necessary information to make a rational argument, persuade others with logic, and share factual data. In addition to leaders, administrative support roles often have high levels of this type.